On January 2nd at Devil's Slide, California, a Tesla electronic vehicle slid off of the side of the sheer side of the cliff and into the ravine. And we are here yesterday, January 3rd, it's now the 4th, finding out that, Jesus, my hair looks crazy. Never mind that. Finding out that it was, from what I've read, a man who was attempting suicide and also to kill his family. He had his wife and 2 children in the vehicle with him. They all survived. The adults in the front had minor injuries and the children were unharmed, as the most recent reporting that I've seen has said, which is awesome. That's a blessing. That's good that they're unharmed. But somehow the internet has decided to turn this into an advertisement for Tesla vehicles, which I think is just very strange and tasteless. Specifically on Twitter, of course, because it's owned by Elon Musk, who, obviously we know his relation to Tesla. But it was just very weird for me how quickly this went from, oh my gosh, to rescue efforts to immediately, they were in a Tesla, so they're completely fine. Thank God for Tesla. I mean, it's so weird to me. And it's not just Elon Musk or his team. There are random, regular individuals who have no affiliation with Tesla who are just swearing by it. Probably a vehicle that they don't even actually own themselves because of the narrative that is going around. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that the Tesla protected them. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing that we're releasing information to people about the Tesla being the vehicle, the features of the vehicle and how it protected them and everything like that. I would actually like an in-depth study of the technology, of the impact, like how it all had unfolded and what took place, as best we can, to see what features it was that did protect them and how they worked in that actual scenario. But with that being said, this immediate undulation towards Tesla, like getting on your knees and praising it as if it's some, God, is super duper strange to me. And once again, I understand the company capitalizing off of it. Like if it was any other vehicle at the bottom, that saved them, I would expect the company to be proud of that. But everybody, I don't want to use the term shilling because it's not like there's barely any incentive to most of these people, I would imagine. Some of them probably are bots on Twitter, but for the people who are real, not being paid by Tesla, not driving a Tesla, that are blindly praising the company in this way, it's very strange. And then I will say even more so, earlier I said that it's fine that they are announcing that it was a Tesla, and it would be cool if they go into the features that protected them. But it's super weird seeing Elon Musk and everybody come out capitalizing off of this opportunity in order to try to sell more Teslas. Like, a dude tried to murder his family and kill himself and survived, fortunately. But that was like the backstory. It's funny that I saw so many stories about how it was a Tesla that saved him. I only saw one story that said it was the man trying to kill, and it wasn't even on purpose. When I read it, I was like, wait, is this the story about that thing that happened on January 2nd? And sure enough, it was. So we are taking an advertisement as precedent over what actually happened. I bet you a lot of people don't actually even know that it was a man trying to kill himself and his family. So I know this is like a hard point to make here because there's a lot of things that are okay in this situation that amalgamated to a not okay situation. So let's boil it down to its quintessential form here. The not okay portion of this story is that instead of people finding out that the truth about why it happened, the truth that it wasn't a autopiloting Tesla that just slid off of a cliff, the truth that it was a man trying to kill himself and his family, is obfuscated by advertisement for the safety features of Tesla. Very concisely put it there. That is my gripe. Have a good morning.